Daniil Medvedev was born on February 11, 1996, in Moscow, Russia, to a family with no direct background in professional tennis. His mother, Olga, worked as a former computer engineer, and his father, Sergei, was a former programmer. Despite the lack of direct athletic lineage, Medvedev's early exposure to tennis came through his mother, who initially introduced him to the sport at the age of 6. His natural aptitude for the game became evident early on, as he quickly developed a passion for tennis. Growing up in Russia, Medvedev's talent flourished in a country with a rich tennis heritage. He was initially trained in the famed Sirius Tennis Academy in Sochi, where he would compete in local and national junior tournaments. Early in his career, Medvedev exhibited an aptitude for the sport with an ability to compete with some of the top junior players in the country. His success in the junior ranks paved the way for his transition to professional tennis in 2014, a pivotal moment in his career. Medvedev's early years on the ATP circuit were not without their challenges. As a young and relatively unknown player, Medvedev had to work his way up through the ATP Challenger Tour and the Futures circuits. However, his rise was quick, and his performances in these competitions began to establish him as a rising star within the Russian tennis community. Career beginnings and breakthrough. Daniil Medvedev's ascent to prominence was steady and methodical. His early years on the ATP Challenger Tour allowed him to refine his game and develop the skills needed to compete at a higher level. Despite struggling in his initial appearances on the ATP Tour, Medvedev's perseverance began to pay off in 2016 and 2017 when he reached the finals of several challenger tournaments, establishing himself as a potential force in men's tennis. The year 2017 was a key turning point for Medvedev. He reached the finals of the Sydney International, where he competed against some of the top players in the world. His breakthrough came when he won his first ATP title at the 2017 Chennai Open, a landmark achievement that signaled his arrival as a serious player on the ATP Tour. This victory helped him secure a spot inside the top 100 of the ATP rankings, which opened the door for more opportunities at bigger tournaments. In 2018, Medvedev continued his rapid ascent, winning 3 ATP titles in the same year. He reached the finals of the ATP Masters 1000 in Cincinnati, where he faced off against one of the top players in the world, Roger Federer. Although Medvedev was unable to claim the title, his competitive spirit and his ability to challenge the best in the game were clear indicators of his growing potential. Medvedev's major breakthrough came in 2019, when he won his first ATP Masters 1000 title at Cincinnati, defeating world-class players like David Goffin and Novak Djokovic. This victory established Medvedev as a legitimate contender at the highest level of tennis, and it served as the foundation for his most successful year in his career. Career peak. Dominating the ATP circuit. Daniil Medvedev reached his peak in 2019, when he not only won his first Masters 1000 title but also reached the finals of the US Open, one of tennis's 4 Grand Slam tournaments. Medvedev's run to the final was a historic one, as he defeated top players such as Stan Wawrinka, Grigor Dimitrov, and Rafael Nadal, showing his mental toughness and ability to win under pressure. In the final, he faced the legendary Rafael Nadal, losing in a thrilling 5-set match that cemented his place as one of the future stars of the sport. The 2019 US Open marked the peak of Medvedev's career thus far. Despite the defeat, his performance against Nadal was widely praised, and it was clear that Medvedev had the potential to become a Grand Slam champion in the near future. Medvedev's run to the US Open final, combined with his victory in Cincinnati, propelled him into the top 5 of the ATP rankings, solidifying his standing as one of the most dangerous players on the tour. Medvedev's success in 2019 was not limited to Grand Slams and Masters 1000 events. He continued to dominate the ATP circuit with his aggressive baseline play, formidable serve, and excellent movement around the court. He finished the year with a career-high world number 4 ranking, and many tennis analysts predicted that Medvedev would become the next dominant player in men's tennis. Main achievements and recognition. Daniil Medvedev's career achievements have continued to build upon the momentum of his breakthrough years. In 2020, he clinched his first Grand Slam title at the US Open, defeating Novak Djokovic in the final. This victory was a monumental moment for Russian tennis, as Medvedev became the first Russian man to win a Grand Slam title since Marat Safin in 2005. Medvedev's triumph at the US Open demonstrated his exceptional all-around game, including his powerful serve, aggressive forehand, and tactical intelligence. The victory propelled him to the world number 2 ranking, where he would remain for a significant portion of his career. Medvedev's consistency and ability to perform in high-pressure situations made him a regular contender in major tournaments. Throughout his career, he has achieved remarkable success at ATP Masters 1000 events, including victories in Shanghai, 2019, Paris Masters, 2020, and Canada Masters, 2021, among others. His victory at the Paris Masters in 2020, where he defeated Alex de Minaur in the final, was a key achievement in securing his position among the elite players on the ATP circuit. Medvedev's impressive run on the ATP Tour Finals in 2020 further demonstrated his status as one of the game's top players. He triumphed at the ATP Finals in London, defeating Dominic Thiem in the final and claiming his first ATP Finals title. His victory at the prestigious year-end event further solidified his reputation as a versatile and formidable player. In 2021, Medvedev reached new heights by winning the Australian Open title, defeating Stefanos Tsitsipas in the final in straight sets. This victory marked his second Grand Slam title and further cemented his place in the tennis elite, placing him among the sport's most accomplished players. Challenges and adjustments. While Medvedev's rise has been remarkable, it has not been without challenges. Like many tennis players, Medvedev has had to adjust his game to remain competitive at the highest levels. Throughout his career, he has faced fierce competition from players such as Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, and Stefanos Tsitsipas, all of whom have pushed Medvedev to improve and evolve his game. Medvedev's playing style has evolved over the years. Known for his exceptional baseline game and defensive abilities, Medvedev has worked hard to improve his serve and add more attacking elements to his game. His evolution has made him a more well-rounded player, capable of playing both aggressively and defensively, depending on the situation. In addition to technical challenges, Medvedev has also had to overcome mental hurdles throughout his career. The intense competition at the top of men's tennis, combined with the high expectations placed on him, has sometimes tested his mental resilience. However, Medvedev has proven time and again that he has the fortitude to handle pressure, showing his ability to bounce back from defeats and continue striving for more success. Legacy and future outlook. As of 2023, Daniil Medvedev continues to be a leading figure in men's tennis. With 2 Grand Slam titles, including the US Open and the Australian Open, and a collection of ATP Masters 1000 titles, Medvedev has solidified his place in tennis history. His competitive spirit, powerful game, and ability to thrive in big moments have made him one of the most formidable players of his generation. Looking to the future, Medvedev is poised to continue competing at the highest levels of tennis. With his commitment to improving his game and his mental fortitude, it is likely that Medvedev will remain a key contender in future Grand Slam events and ATP Masters 1000 tournaments. As he continues to mature as a player, Medvedev will aim to further enhance his legacy and chase more major titles in the years to come. In summary, Daniil Medvedev's career has been marked by incredible highs, including Grand Slam victories, ATP Masters 1000 titles, and numerous milestones that have solidified him as one of the sport's elite players. With his all-around game, mental toughness, and dedication to continuous improvement, Medvedev's journey in tennis is far from over, and the best may yet be to come.